I got the Glock in the duffel bag. I'ma get to the money, I can't get enough of that. I'm feeling like Future, my new Gucci bucket. That pussy boy like it, where the fuck you...
What do you get when a white guy turns gay? And stereotypically
ghetto black woman.
And what do you get when a white woman turns lesbian? An overly masculine.
Is the audio good, y'all? But it's kind of normalized to a degree. Can y'all hear it though? Can y'all hear it, chat? Can y'all hear it? Is the audio good for the video, or should it be louder? It's good. All right, bet.
Ghetto
black man.
Ever since Billie Eilish announced that she switched teams, turned lesbian,
she done turned into the albino soldier boy from the early 2000s.
She's lesbian? What? No. Y'all don't understand how much I love Billie Eilish. She's lesbian? I'm never getting to the mommy milkers, y'all.
And no offense at all, but when did the LGBT community include transracial as an option, bruh? And dear white people, don't just take this from me.
I did not know that, Rainy Day.
Said the exact same words.
Why do white people immediately after coming out act like the opposite gender but black? Billie Eilish came out and immediately started acting like a black. Do-rag, wife beater, masculine, lower their voice, walk around like a thug. Thing with like white.
She does have the mommy milkers, the best mommy milkers I've ever seen. I'm trying to suck on them shits. Any day.
Men acting like black women, they immediately put on an accent and start wearing long acrylic nails and putting hoops in their ears.
And after seeing this video, it kind of got me thinking.
White people are low-key having a huge hand in ruining modern-day black culture.
We all know what they did in the past, but goddammit, it's kind of repeating itself in the present. Today, we're going to talk about how some white people are low-key ruining, hijacking current-day black culture. Quick disclaimer, this does not apply to all white people, obviously. Don't try to...
Twitch and GTA Twitch and GTA Ezra 2 minutes after he got monetized.
Wear the shoe if the shoe does not fit. And if the shoe fits,
what can I say, brother? I don't know.
Brief editor's note, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 50K. I appreciate it. Now let's get started. Hairstyles. For black people, hairstyles have been a significant part of black culture.
Yeah.
We got box braids, regular braids, cornrows.
My nigga, those were not box braids. Those were worms. Those are dread worms, my nigga. Get your shit right. Game.
Two-strand twists, dreadlocks, all of the above. All of which have been massively stigmatized by guess who? White people. Especially in the corporate world. If you come in with locks or certain braid styles,
you're cooked, buddy. You look like a thug.
And the white lady's gonna lock their car doors whenever you walk by. Now, obviously that sucks. But you know what sucks even more? Is that some of these styles have been taken in today's day and colonized by white people. You might have heard of something called a twist out. A twist out is essentially after you get your hair braided or twisted and you remove...
Honestly, that whole getting a job thing with like not being able... Look, I've gotten every job ever, even with my hair in braids. I do got braids at the moment. Like you said, get locks fuzz. These are finna be my last. I'm about to get another set of braids. They're gonna be my last braids ever, and then I'm locking up. Limited.
And it has a curly pattern.
We
I
locked
can actually do it right now. Now imagine I did this for my whole head. It would be pretty curly, right? Well, check this out, because white people have created a new thing that looks oddly familiar. We got Mamma Mia hair. Congratulations, my guy. You just achieved the freshest looking twist out, my brother.
It just did a twist out.
You're invited to the cookout.
Psych, I'm lying.
That is the purest form of colonization and
Make a rage type beat. I want to hear some rage beats. I miss rage beats. I feel like we don't get that much. I feel like we had a lot in the past couple years, but recently, not as much.
imperialization, if you ask me. They made edges into something called sticky bangs. Me and my sticky bangs against the world.
Nigga, those are edges. All right.
For the past 2 days, and I'm just a little bit obsessed with it.
Okay, these might actually be sticky bangs. These ain't edges, I'll tell you that right now. If you're white and you're watching this video and you don't understand what I'm saying, here's how I would put it. Imagine you had the craziest recipe of green bean casserole. Everybody in the world said it was horrible. If you make this meal, you're not getting hired, and your entire family stood on business and continued to make this dish. Until one day,
that is a worm. That shit ugly as hell.
Actually, we're gonna take this all for ourselves. Y'all might feel some type of way, right? That's exactly how I would describe it. Speech patterns. Now, everybody knows.
My thing is though, some black people, they do be like, they try to take our shit. I can see it, like hairstyles wise, like how he did with the 2-strand twist outs. They do be stealing our shit. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit be pissing me off. Last week at the Ken Carson concert, I seen a bunch of white boys with braids, and it's not like you can't rock braids, but I'm just saying, like, bro, that's our shit, my nigga. That's our shit. We created braids, my nigga. Like, yeah, I guess they could rock it because Vikings had it. I'll give them a pass, but come on now. I'll let Hispanic rock it over white niggas any day. That's a worm. That is a literal worm.
No, there's a certain dialect that black people like to talk in called African American Vernacular English, Ebonics. Have you ever heard a person say ax instead of ask? Now, obviously, this type of
it is cringe. It is cringe, exactly. And what he was saying about the accents, oh my god, you could tell when white people try to sound black. There are some people that is because of their environment. For example, if y'all know Queso, the streamer, when he first started streaming, if you ever watch his old OG streams, the nigga had a black accent. But it was cool because you could tell in his environment, He played a lot of 2K. He played basketball. He's probably around a lot of people that talk like that. He played 2K a lot. He's probably talking to a lot of black people. That makes sense. If you're around the people, that perfectly is fine. But if you're from a white area and you're trying to act hard, you're from the suburbs, my nigga, and you're trying to replicate a ghetto accent, then come on, my nigga. Come on. That's cringe, bro. Don't ever do that.
Unprofessional, not real English. But recently on social media, a lot of these black terms have been colonized, bro. Like gyat, for example, or unk. They turned gyat into an acronym, bro. It means damn. It is an exclamation, all right? Saying that somebody has a gyat makes no sense. It makes me cringe inside, bro. And that's how I know the culture is in the wrong hands.
See, these terms that are from African American vernacular English are being turned into mainstream words and seen as slang.
But it's not slang. It came from somewhere. It's not just made up TikTok words. These are words that have been existing, been around, we've been using, we've been saying, and now recently popularized and turned into a whole new meaning. And essentially became a part of like meme culture, which is weird in itself. Unk is
That's not a
used
black
for
word.
an elderly black man. Nowadays, everybody is being called
Unk is normally a black word though, but gyat isn't really a black word. No, it's everybody
unk,
says
bro. You
gyat.
could be
Everybody,
20
you're
years
right,
old
Amir.
and you're an unk. Clothing styles. When Jordan 1s originally came out, they were not unk, you know?
I got a lot about this one. If you white and you sagging, alright, my nigga, you're fucked up. You're fucked up. Gyat has not been around. Exactly, it's new, bruh. It's new. Gyat is a literal word that just fucking started like two years ago, my nigga. I swear to God, I never heard somebody say before 2022, honestly. And the clothing. I personally do not sag. I'm black and I don't sag. Look, some of my outfits are very hoodish, you can say. Criminalistic is what they call it. However, typical nigga, you feel me? However, sagging is so stupid. I like to pants people who do that. Continue to pants them, please, and let them know to put their pants up. Because even my black brothers, I be telling them niggas to put your goddamn pants up, my nigga. That shit is not cool. Be professional. Come on now. We better than that. But there be some that be trying to rock. It's okay if they wearing Jordans and other shit that we started and we created. That's fine. They like it. Hoodlums, alright. Limited. You're wild. Naughty, bro. You're wildin', bro.
Universally. And over time, after hip-hop culture, sneaker culture, Jordans quickly became one of the most loved shoe of all time, to a point where they eventually got pirated by folks like this.
This is who has the culture in a headlock right now.
Now, I'm not trying to say that all resellers are white, and white resellers are the problem.
Majority of them are. If they're not white, they're another race. You see more resellers, other races than black. You see that a lot. Bro, they're controlling us niggas. I'm telling you, bro. Jordan isn't black culture either. Amir, here's the thing. Jordan is created by it was created by a black man. It was created by a black man. However, 13% of the population, 50% of the crime. My boy Nazi, 50% of the crime. 50% of the crime.
But what I am trying to say is that there is an oddly similar pattern when it comes to things being invented by black people, originally hated by white people, and then became loved by white people. And I can point to a number of different things in fashion, like grills, like chains, like streetwear. Streetwear was also extremely synonymous with hip-hop culture. And nowadays, everybody of all colors be rocking it, which is not a problem in my opinion. But once again,
it's not a problem. Spread it. I want everybody to say I like Jordans. I think everybody should be able to wear Jordans. That's fine. But I'm just saying, we started that shit. Come on, now. I wear Jordans that I ever watched Michael Jordan play. That's fine. That's fine. But who created? Were Jordans hated? No, everybody loves Jordans. I'm just saying, Jordans. Who was the guy who created Jordans? A black man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give us our credit. Come on now. People be trying to I'm just saying, give us black people some credit. You feel me?
You gotta acknowledge where you got that from, recognize the history behind it, understand all the negative stereotypes around those styles, and be an advocate against it. Otherwise, your ass is just a cosplayer. Because that is literally the difference between cultural appropriation and cultural appreciation. And listen up, because I don't understand why people don't act like cultural appropriation can't happen to black African American people.
If you've seen chopsticks through somebody's head,
And a white lady wearing a kimono,
Or a black dude wearing a sombrero.
people acknowledge that as cultural appropriation every day. Now, why is that any
So Balenciaga was made by a white guy. It's white culture. Yes. Yes. I'll give it to y'all. I give it to y'all. Whoever creates it, I feel like it's that culture. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I need to
different
shut
than
up.
a white dude wearing grills, chains, Jordans, do-rag with a snapback turned backwards. Now, another important question I want to ask, which I thought of when I saw the Billie Eilish picture. Correct me if I'm wrong, but would you agree that she is trying to present herself as masculine in some of these? Why is masculinity synonymous with black American culture? Think about that for a second. Black men are viewed as hyper-masculine, almost as not even human sometimes. You could say I'm reaching right now. It's a conversation worth having. Music. If you know, rock.
A lot of black people do wear Rick Owens, but a lot of white people as well. It's both. It's both ways. But I feel like it's more white people. But I see more white people rock Rick Owens than black people, honestly.
Music, country music, all invented by black people. But they were taken over, and today's day, we are seeing them as white artists. One thing I will never forget is how they tried to take Lil Nas X Old Town Road and try to say that was not country.
I remember that. I was in school when they said that. I was pissed. I ain't even knew this before Lil Nas X became crazy and shit. But I was like, damn, bruh. They trying to say my nigga that country song is it's hip hop, not country, nigga. That's country. It's country music. Listen to the lyrics,
bro. Now, out of all the genres that black people invented,
finna take my horse to the hotel room. What else you think that means?
I would say hip hop is the one that is still seen as a black genre, which even then has a lot of stereotypes against it. People make videos all the time talking about, oh, if you only listen to rap, this is a problem. If you only listen to rap, you're this, you're that, and those have some major racial implications behind them.
I'm weaker. I'm stupider. I'm an idiot.
Now, obviously, rap is not exclusive to black people. You got Eminem, you know, Jack Harlow's, and even Post Malone used black people, black music, and black hairstyles to come up and then switch genres and become a full-blown country pop white artist, which nobody ever really seems to point out, but I'm on to you. The thing with some of these white artists is that some of them are able to portray their music without really stealing black styles. Like, for example, Eminem. Eminem does not force a black accent, bro. But there are new
That's why I love Eminem. Respect to Eminem, bro. He don't try too hard.
Like Ian, for example, who low-key throws on a black accent in their music.
What's your name and where you from?
I'm Ian. I'm from St. Louis.
I ain't played by nothing once.
And it's a little weird because the way he presents himself is like suburban kid. Good thing. Overall with music, I feel like it's very important.
It's crazy how Ian's able to like change his voice to sound like I thought when I first heard Ian it was a black guy. Honestly, I really did. And then I seen his album cover, I was like, this nigga white as hell, shit. He got two voices.
Where everything originated. As much as you might think rock music is some American genre that was invented by long-haired white dudes with tattoos all over their body, the origination can actually be traced all the way back to like Africa from back in the day. And I think white rappers are fine. I think as a white rapper, you gotta do your part into not being the culture vulture and actually advocating for the black community. I'm not out here telling you to be Martin Luther King Jr. or nothing, but dude, don't be a cosplayer. Overall, in conclusion, and this is just my opinion, so once again, don't take this as the opinion of all black people. To me, I would say white people have demeaned a lot of things. Jobs have been taken, lives have been ruined, dreads have been chopped, women have been stigmatized.
Dreads have been chopped. I'm glad I never come out here for no job. Yeah, I never will. Never have, never will.
And seen as trashy, ghetto, and obnoxious for some of these styles. Whether that's through hairstyles, clothing styles.
Not many would listen exactly. Who would listen to Ian if he didn't have that voice? His voice is good. That's
music styles,
fine.
Speech patterns, and now all of a sudden, a lot of people who are white,
we not
but other
gatekeeping.
races as well, are starting to steal the swag. And in my opinion, if you're gonna do that, you gotta 1, acknowledge where it came from. 2, don't try to act like you did something new. And 3, pay respects to the people who did it before you, bruh. I think if you do those 3 things, I would say that is cultural appreciation versus cultural appropriation. Which again, a lot of people seem to forget that black American culture is not just American culture. If you steal that, it's the same thing as stealing something from the Chinese, stealing something from Mexico, etc. But that was some ways that current day white people are ruining black culture. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Let me know anything else I missed or could have talked about. I'm very sure there's going to be a lot of sensitive people in the comments talking about, oh, it's not that deep, stop crying, etc. I promise you, I am not highly upset or nothing like that. I'm just seeing a problem and addressing the issue. And obviously, once again, this is not a diss to all white people, obviously. I know that there is plenty of great white people in this world, and I'm not racist. I have white friends. With that being said, make sure you like the video, subscribe, join the Discord link, and bye.
Make sure y'all like bro's video. This shit was fire. That's what's up, Allah. That shit was tough. My thing is, look, what bro was saying, he kind of yapping. I wouldn't say yapping. He got a point. I see what he's saying, but I feel like he kind of went into a circle. Like, he didn't get out of it. Like, he just kind of said, like, you can find a way of doing cultural appreciation. I guess that's the answer, but then it's also like, we already knew that, so he didn't bring anything else. But it's also like, I get why he brought up the issue, though.